Hey Finralian gamer family, today we're diving into one of the most anticipated topics in horror gaming, the potential Resident Evil 5 remake. With Capcom's recent success in remakes, whispers about Resident Evil 5 are everywhere. What do we know so far? What are the clues? But before we get into the details, I realize that most of you have already watched and passed by, but subscribing and liking is free. Come on, let's be generous, subscribe to the channel, and like the video so we can grow together. Let's get started. Since 1996, Resident Evil has defined the survival horror genre, leaving a lasting impact on the gaming world. Over the years, the series evolved, shifting from its original horror roots to a more action-focused gameplay style. However, with Capcom's recent remakes of Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 4, fans have seen a return to what made the franchise legendary in the first place: survival horror. After the massive success of these remakes, all eyes are now on what's next: Resident Evil 5. With RE4 Remake receiving such widespread acclaim, it's only natural for fans to speculate that a Resident Evil 5 remake is on the horizon. So where did all these Resident Evil 5 remake rumors start? Well, observant fans have noticed some interesting activity in the Steam database for Resident Evil 5. Twitter user Priyalarabia pointed out that the RE5 Steam database received 3 separate updates, removing key information like the game's name and release data. These changes occurred right before the launch of the Resident Evil 4 Remake Gold Edition, which makes the timing all the more suspicious. While Capcom has stayed silent on the matter, these updates are often seen as clues that something big is in the works. When Resident Evil 5 was originally released in 2009, it was a massive commercial success, selling over 13 million copies across various platforms. Despite the strong sales, the game received mixed reactions from fans. The primary criticism was the shift from survival horror to a more action-oriented gameplay style, which many felt distanced the game from the original Resident Evil formula. A remake would give Capcom the opportunity to address these concerns, potentially bringing RE5 closer to the survival horror elements that made Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 4 remakes such hits. With modern graphics, improved gameplay mechanics, and possibly even new story elements, a remake of Resident Evil 5 could be a game changer. As we look forward to a possible Resident Evil 5 remake, there are even more exciting rumors surrounding Capcom's plans. According to leaks, Capcom currently has 5 different Resident Evil projects in development. One of the most highly anticipated is Resident Evil 9, which would follow up on the storylines introduced in Resident Evil Village. Released in 2021, Village brought some thrilling twists to the Resident Evil narrative, and fans are eager to see what comes next. Although details on RE9 are still scarce, the anticipation is building, and it could mark another major evolution for the series. Besides the potential Resident Evil 5 remake, fans are also speculating about other projects. Some believe Capcom might be working on a remake of Resident Evil Code Veronica, while others suggest new spin-off games or entirely new stories set within the Resident Evil universe. But the big question remains: when will Capcom reveal these projects? Many are expecting announcements at major gaming events like E3 or the Game Awards, where Capcom has previously dropped significant news about the franchise. So, when can we expect a Resident Evil 5 remake, if it's really happening? Some fans are speculating about a 2026 release date. Why? Because that would mark the 30th anniversary of the Resident Evil franchise, making it a perfect opportunity for Capcom to celebrate with a major remake. Considering Capcom's recent success with remakes, Resident Evil 5 could see a complete overhaul with enhanced graphics, refined gameplay, and new elements that address some of the original game's criticisms. Imagine the action and horror perfectly balanced in a modernized RE5. It would be a dream come true for many fans. At the moment, all of this is still speculation. Capcom hasn't made any official announcements yet, but the signs are hard to ignore. The Steam database updates, the timing, and Capcom's pattern with remakes all suggest that something big is on the horizon. Are you excited about the possibility of a Resident Evil 5 remake? How do you think it would compare to the original? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to Finralian Gamer for more gaming news, reviews, and rumors. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any updates. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.